Hey Tony, thanks for sending me your swim video for analysis in that Dropbox folder. The keys to efficient swim technique start with breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick. And then the next things I look at are the recovery, the three main phases of the stroke, including recovery, hand entry, underwater catch, and push. So let's start with breathing, body balance, rotation, and kick. I like that you're a bilateral breather. That kind of forces you to rotate from hip to hip. I just want you to know that what drives your rotation is your underwater catch and push. That's actually what is helping you rotate, not necessarily just because you're breathing. You should be able to rotate even though you don't bilateral breathe. The kick seems to be a little bit of an issue. You have a big split kick when you breathe. I believe that's due to either you're pushing down on your arm and you're trying to create that split kick to help you with balance because you're not gliding with that arm extended in front of you when you're breathing. That's usually most likely the case. And so I would like you to practice with a kickboard using your quads and hip flexors and work on your ankle flexibility. Wearing fins will help you with that. You just look like you have very stiff ankles and legs that you're not really pushing down with your quad using your hip flexors. So you should practice that. Also practicing kick on your side drill. That will help you a little bit with balance, kick, breathing, and rotation. So that's a really good drill. I would also like you to work on, let's move on to the recovery phase of the stroke. So your arms are very wide. As your arms are coming out of the water very wide, I would have you doing some thumb slide drill. That's going to work on a high elbow recovery as well as your hip rotation. So a lot of times when you work on one aspect of the stroke, you're also fixing something else. So there's usually like a primary and then a secondary focus. So kick on side drill, catch up drill. I think the double pump drill would be a really good drill for you to work on balance as well as high elbow recovery. And the reason we're starting there is because once you fix the basics, that's going to help you move on to hand entry, fist drill. The hand entry is going to help create what's called a high elbow catch before your push. When I see you swimming into the wall with that underwater video, you kind of look like you're spinning your wheels, meaning your arms are just kind of moving through the water, not necessarily with a focused catch and push underneath your body. You can see you're creating a lot of air bubbles when you enter the water, and you're just kind of pulling your arm through the water without necessarily much focus on a proper catch and push, which is the power phase of your stroke, all the way past your hip. So I like that you were swimming over the black line, so that's good. Keep doing that. Keep your head down and keep watching what your arms are doing underneath your body. Eventually, once you get a little bit more solidified in the balance, kick, recovering hand entry, I would have you doing some catch-up drills as well as underwater doggy paddle drills to focus on the underwater pull. So I don't want to, you're not there yet, but eventually that's where you're going to go with your stroke. Probably also maybe some one-arm drills, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. You can send me an email, it's fine. And keep me updated on your progress. Make it a great day.